he said a very good concept. Guys, did you hear what Mustafa said? Yeah? Okay. The thing is, we are being influenced by either our teachers or our parents, which is a very true concept. Now let's go back in history. Can we understand one another? Let's go back in history. We discussed about Albert Einstein a bit, right? Albert Einstein, when he was at the age of 7, he was given a letter by the principal. To send it to the mother, his mother, right? That letter, what did it say? Does anyone have an idea? What did the letter say? Guys, no one has an idea what the letter said? Okay, yes. He wasn't doing well in school. Like what? Anyone else? The letter said that your child is so dumb that we can no longer teach him. He needs to go home. Does it make sense? But what did the parents, once she reads the letter, what did she tell the son? She told the son that your son is a genius. That the letter said that the son is a genius, that they can no longer teach him. You need to be taught by your mother. You see how the change of transformation, because the mother believed in his son, but the teachers didn't believe in him. And did he become a genius? Did Albert Einstein become a genius? So you understand that it is all about the mental capacity and mental ability that someone is infiltrating in you. They are telling you constantly, either you're stupid, or you're dumb, or you're a failure. They constantly tell you that, and then you end up believing. Does it make sense? So once you believe, what happens? You become stupid. It's true. Then you fail in life, you fail in school, and you believe you are a failure. But is wamesema tuweke jino ama? Yeah. Okay, I know you don't understand Swahili, but you'll learn with time, right? I'm here. Yes, Kokoro will teach you. Dr. Kokoro. Yes. Is the doctor of comedy. Yeah, from Germany. Yes. And
my name is Ramla Abdi. So I'll speak a bit of English, then broken to Somali. I'm Somali, but Somali sijui. Okay? But at least with my communication, you'll be able to understand. So let him speak, I'll be able to elaborate a bit. Is that okay? Okay. Hi, yalla.
Okay. No.
Wewe ongea Kiswahili, mimi ni wa translate na Somali sijui.
Okay. Ninafurahi sana kwa sababu Wasomali wengi wanajua Kizungu lakini hawajui Kiswahili.
He's very happy that so many Somalis understand English and not Swahili. And you're happy about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, kwa wale ambao wamesoma mpaka form 4 mikono juu.
For all those who have gone to school until form 4, just raise your hand. Until form 4?
Plus 8. Plus 8.
So I understand you're doing the British system. British system, yes, combination. From 4 more. They are doing the British system. British nile wanasoma mpaka form 6.
Form 6.
Hawafanyi.
So KCP. Oh, okay.
Bora tunakuambia nini?
Mimi nilikuwa nakupatia imani kwa kwamba wanaposoma.
Kuna wazazi pia.
Wazazi hapa
wanafunzi ambao watainiwa mwaka huu.
Kwanza tuwapigie makofi wazazi. Unajua maisha ya shule yako very boring, so lazima tujue hivyo, si ndio? So now tukiwa hapa tujue kama wanafunzi tuko na rights ya kusoma mpaka tufike mahali kuandikwa no school ahead. Are we together? You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, unasoma, unamaliza, unasoma mpaka unamaliza, unafika mahali unasema no school ahead.
Education, what he means is education has no end. You can learn until where you feel that you're satisfied with yourself. Okay? Be it Form 4, be it that Form 6, or you're going to college, or you're going to university, do your master's, PhD.
Yeah.
Just until you by yourself, you're satisfied. This is the end for me of my learning. That's what he means.
Hapa tunataka tupate madaktari wa nguvu, because now in Kenya we don't have any, our doctors are very few, see? So tunahitaji madaktari wa nguvu kutoka kwao. Okay? Wasome, wapike mahali, tupate madaktari wa meno, madaktari wa mifupa, madaktari wa mbavu, everything. Yeah? Kama mimi, I'm a doctor by profession. I'm a doctor.
He is a doctor of comedy.
Yes, yeah.
Of comedy. But for you to say, since we don't have so many doctors at the moment in Kenya, he expects from this crowd at least more than half the percentage, that is 50%, we can get doctors who will specialize in different fields. For example, to be a pediatrician, to be a dentist and all that. So out of all of you, he expects that since it's a career that many people don't focus on, we expect that especially you, the Somali community, the Muslim community, we will get more than 50% who will participate in this industry.
Very good. Clap yourself first of all. And also clap for your parents. So now, maybe, can I ask you a very simple question? Even for you, my sister.
You've chosen her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anataka kuwa nani akimaliza elimu yake?
You umeelewa ama bado? I have to translate it?
Yeah, of course.
What is education covered the basic? What do you want to become? That's wrong, Somalia. It is okay, I am fine. I said I am Jewish, so mine is 50-50. So when you grow up after school, what do you want to become? What are your ambitions?
A pilot, a doctor.
So she is among the percentage that wants to enter the field of medics.
That's good. So I expect her to be in the hospital.
Yes.
Mungu ambarikie tuwawe daktari wa hospital. And yeah, very good. And you, my sister, in future, you want to be a doctor or?
Nursing as well. Mashallah.
So tuko na madaktari sote.
Madaktari 50% tutatoa hapa.
So kwa hivyo watu wa madaktari sisi tutakuwa wagonjwa. Wote ni madaktari, si ndio? Okay, but I want to say I'm very happy to see you today. Nitakuwa na nyinyi hapa mpaka baadaye tukianza entertainment. We have a lot to do here. Okay? So enjoy yourself. Madam, tutaendelea. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So nimekuja na my boss. I came here with my boss. My boss amesoma sana. Translate to you.
This is our boss.
Wanakuuliza wapi boss yako?
No. I'll show you.
He is our boss. His name is Dr. Muhammad Bahaidan.
Yeah.
Okay. He is the CEO of Ikra FM. Us guys are from Ikra FM. Me, him as well. He's called Muhammad and he's called Zakaria as well. Okay. We are all from Ikra FM. Ikra FM Makati, no?
Maya.
Ikra FM Makati. How? It's the only Islamic station in Kenya. إذا عدا أو مسلم كينيا أو رادي إقرأ في مالها ولي قاموا مخشي Okay, start. Okay, so from now on, which one do you know? Islamic. So which radio do you listen to?
BBC. Okay. Now mention one presenter if you know in BBC. Woo. Okay. I want to welcome my boss, Dr. Bahedar.
So before we go there, you know, it's really astonishing. I am shocked that a Muslim population like this one, Ma'arati, it's a very big Muslim congregation that you don't know the only Islamic radio station in Kenya.
This I should know.
Ikra FM 95.0. We actually have.
Here. It's from Ikra FM.
We actually have a whole 2 hours that is just typically Somali. From 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, a Somali music on Ikra FM. Okay, Adhan Kenya kama haiko kwa msikiti, where do you listen? How do you know time for Adhan? Time for Adhan.
Ramla.
No, masajid ka adas ka maklin. Hindi ka las ka maklin kapta. Okay. No. Okay, so you didn't know. It's not bad not to know something, but the only Islamic radio station that we would like to encourage you guys to listen to, because we 100% need your support as Muslim Ummah, okay? As the Somali community. If you don't uplift us as a radio station, Islamic station, we don't have anyone else to rely on. Yes, so listen to it. From today onwards, we have very many mawaidha every day. Khutbas kama klesin, which will uplift you every day. We have from morning till evening until midnight. Khutbah iwahkas the news, khutbah wa kama klesin. You learn a lot from Ikra FM. We have so many things to offer. It's 95.0. Yes, we do have an app.
So tell them to.
Just go to our
You have a phone?
pages.
In your phone? You have a phone?
Yes.
Okay, take out your phone, please. You have
Download.
any question?
With that, we have an app. We are actually very active on all social media platforms. We are on TikTok, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook. All of it, all those platforms, go look for 95.0 Ikra FM. And there you will get our link that will direct you to the radio station. You can listen live, anytime, anywhere. Inshallah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I want to invite my boss, Dr. Mohammed Bahedar. Bro, my boss, stand up.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How was our doctor? Was he funny? Then you have to listen to him. Ikra FM. Okay, as I said, I'm Dr. Mohammed Bahedar. I briefly introduced myself, but maybe I can introduce myself again. I have a PhD in Doctor of Philosophy in Management. I've done a lot of research in different fields: psychology, philosophy, theology, business modules, and the rest. I've covered over 2,000 books in research. Alhamdulillah, we have solved a lot of cases in different parts of the world: Malaysia, Thailand, Qatar, and different places. Over 10,000 cases we have solved. I'm an author of 5 books published in America and UK. You can't hear me? You can, yeah? My voice is low. Okay. I'm an author of 5 books published in America and UK, and also I'm a recipient of the most distinguished award in Middle East, North Africa, and Asia. So I have a question for you guys. That will consist of the teachers, parents, and the students. What is education? I think that is the fundamental question we need to ask ourselves, right? Before studying, what is education? Should we try? Maybe anyone? Any idea? No one has any idea? Really? Yes. Yeah,
I think that education is light and power. Why? to know what you didn't know. It's a learning process. You learn little by little every day in your daily life.
That's good. Anyone else? Anyone else? Any other suggestions? Guys, quiet a bit. Any other suggestions?
Education is the key of the life.
Yeah.
Key of the life.
It is the key of our
Of the life.
the key of the life. Oh, okay. Anyone else? You know, now we are having a problem. If we cannot understand what education and where this word education comes from, then it is a problem. Why are we studying? Education comes from a Latin word which means educo. Educo in Latin. In English, it is to educe. What are we educing? What are we deriving? The inner talent. So the purpose of education is to derive the inner talent, is to understand what is your potential so that we can help you to become who you want to be. Does it make sense? Human beings, we are supposed to become someone. Human being, we are becoming. So who are you becoming? That is the question you need to ask yourself, right? And that's why we choose careers, and that's why at the beginning of our learning stages, we usually start with our numbers and ABCD so that we can know where is your potential. Are you good in calculation? Are you good in reading subjects and the rest? So it is the duty of the parents and the students and the teachers to understand what is your potential. Because if we cannot understand who you want to become, it is very difficult. We're just wasting our time, right? And that is the reason you'll have a lot of people, they have finished their master's degree, but they cannot even fill an immigration form. We have this problem, right? People who have finished PhD, they cannot even do their own CVs. And simple concept where they cannot understand the difference between a CV and a resume. Do you know that there is a difference between a CV and a resume? Big difference. But we don't know. So why are we studying? Or literally, someone has done a bachelor's degree with ICT for 3 years. You tell him or her, okay, operate a computer, they don't know how to do it. Do I make sense? I want you to ask as many questions because this is a privilege that we are having. That to get people to come and talk to you, it is something that is good. And what we are trying to insist is, failing is not the end of the world. We have a lot of potential people who became very famous at the end of the day, but they were not good in education. I've seen a quote there of Albert Einstein. What does it say? Guys, what does it say? What does the quote says? Everyone is a genius. But if you judge the ability of a fish climbing a tree, what happens? It will see itself it's jumping all the time, right? Because it is not meant for a fish to climb a tree. Right? But what about if it goes to the ocean? It will sink, right? So everyone has a potential. You have questions, you ask me, there's no problem. Just feel free, right? Or I'll ask questions. Which is better? Should I ask or you will ask me? You can ask me. Do you have any questions?
What's the opportunity that we can get our life, our situation?
I didn't get your question.
What is the opportunity that we learn, like that we learn something? What is the opportunity that we can get from that thing that we are learning?
Okay. Okay. So you asked a very good question, that how do we benefit from learning? It's simple as that, right? Right? Guys, are we in the same page? Okay. Let's go back to our history, right? My history. Yeah. Today, I'm considered as one of the most educated youth in East Africa. Okay. But now, what was my background? Do you know that I had to go 2 nursery schools? Did you know that I failed my grade 1? Did you know that I went to 3 different schools in class 4? I'm repeating the same class. Because I was dumb, right? Was I dumb?
You're a genius.
But how comes today I'm invited with everyone, attending, doing up motivational talks in Malaysia, in Thailand, in Qatar, in different places. They're inviting me to do motivational talks. Why? Today I have a PhD. Today I'm an author of 5 books, 5 more are coming. Today you'll find me in different medium streams being invited as an expert on social issues. Why? It is now the question that she's asking. What opportunities do we have once we start learning? Education, as per Albert Einstein said, it is what remains with you after you have finished studies. Once you're done with your studies, what remains with you, that is education. And education, it doesn't have literally to be academics. People can gain knowledge in different perspectives. There are people who have skills. A good example, let's talk of Michael Dell. Do you know Michael Dell? Do you know Michael Dell? Guys, do you know Michael Dell? No, we don't know Michael Dell.
No.
Do we know Dell computers and laptops?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the owner, Michael Dell. At the age of 15, the only present that he wanted from his father is a computer. The father gets him a computer, goes out. When he comes back, the computer is dismantled. He's curious. He wants to know, how is this computer being made? I want to understand. Today, the masses are benefiting from the same guy who didn't have a lot of knowledge, but he was very curious to understand, to learn, to implement what they are passionate about. Does it make sense? So now we have to understand, what do you like? What are you passionate about? Where do you see yourself? Can that career, within the next 10 years, will you be bored with it? Because we have seen people who they studied, they become a doctor. Okay, once you are a doctor, what happens then? Maybe that is not your career. You say, no, I preferred accounting, but I didn't know because there was that peer pressure. Or we are told that a doctor is a hot cake career. So we are more focused on what is trending today. Which career is trending? I want to be an engineer. I want to be a pilot. Right? That is what is trending. But let's take it back and see in my book, The Point of Reflection. This is exactly what I'm discussing. There's a point whereby when you are 5 years old, I ask you a question, who do you want to become? You'll tell me, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a teacher, whatever it will be. But 20 years from now, the answer changes. Why? Guys, do you have questions? I want you to ask questions. I don't want to be a lecturer. Do you have questions? Yes.
No.
I can't hear you. Loud? Yeah? A bit loud, I cannot hear you.
How did you learn yourself?
Or how did I know myself, or how did I understand myself, right? It is through reading. Once I'm done with Form 4, I didn't perform well. I got like a D plus like my friend Mustafa. Yeah, we got D plus, we are failures. But then when I went to university, I had ample time to understand and read about myself. I focused on books known as self-help books. One of the best books that they helped me, it is called Why Students Fail While It's Easy to Pass. It shows immense examples of people who have become prominent individuals, but they were failure previously. A good example will be someone like Thomas Edison. Do you know Thomas Edison? Yes? You know Thomas Edison? He's the one who invented an electric bulb, yeah? Yes? You know that, right?
Yes.
But do you know how much schooling did he do? Yeah? Do you know to what level did he study? Come on guys, let's try, let's be interactive. Actually, girls are more energetic than even boys. What happened? Boys are shy. Yeah? Or we didn't have breakfast. What happened? We are very hungry. Yeah? What happened? Boys, come on. Okay, tell me, what level did Thomas Edison study? To what level? What do you think? Yes. Try, it's okay.
Which level?
Yes, of education did Thomas Edison. To what level did he study?
8.
Huh?
Level 8.
Level 8. Okay, someone else? Yes.
How do you know another country?
Yeah?
No, another country.
I cannot understand what you say. Yes. Ask your question. Don't be shy. Come on, you have to self-express. This is very important, guys. You have to have confidence to talk to people, to air your views. Okay, ask your questions. Stand up. It's okay. Gary John. Yes.
Salute you, my brother. Salute you. Thank you.
Okay, ask.
You are 5. How do you become friends? Big.
How do you become known?
Big.
Okay, it's more of how are you known? How do you become known, right? Okay. Before that, first we need to answer that question of Thomas Edison. Actually, yes.
He had proper education.
Okay, but to what level?
Not sure, but that's all I know.
Okay. Did you know that Thomas Edison, he only did 3 months of schooling? 3 months of schooling. Did you know that? But he became a genius. What happened? Now that is the question. Now we are answering his question, is that how do you become famous? It's not about famous, but now it is more of well known in the world. Why? Because you focus on what you're passionate in. Focus on your talent. Understand yourself. Know what is your potential. Previously, Mr. Mustafa spoke about SWOT analysis. Did you understand him very well? I think it's making a lot of noise. Okay. Did you understand him well? He spoke about SWOT analysis. What is SWOT analysis? Understanding your strength, understanding your weakness, understanding your opportunity. What opportunity can you have? He saw his opportunity that if I become a mechanic, I can thrive very well. That's what he saw. But also, you understand your threats. That in this world, there's a lot of people who want the same thing as you want, right? So for you to become famous or well-known in the field of what you're passionate about, it's all about, number 1, passion, right? Number 2, discipline, as he said previously, right? Number 3, dedication. You don't stop, because it took Thomas Edison almost 9,999 attempts to create a bulb. Almost 1,000 times. He failed. But as per him, he said it was not failing. It was all a learning process. Do we learn from these failures? So that we can become better, right? Does that make sense? Do you have questions? Ask questions. Even the teachers can ask. Parents, you can ask. Feel free. Guys, come on, feel free. Yes, sure.
Knowing yourself. For example, some people are put down by their parents. Some people are put down by their parents or teacher. They say that you are a foolish person. So they believe that they are a foolish person. So that's how a person, their self-esteem lowers down.
Yes.
Yeah, their self-esteem lowers down. And what I can say is that people should believe in themselves, even if I should advise the parents to stop maybe abusing their children, saying that they are stupid. Yani when you mjinga, I know Kiswahili. When you mjinga,
Okay, that's very good. Huh?
When you change that,
Yes.
you're a foolish person. You don't know anything. You are faith. You are a failure. So that's contribute to a person lowering their self-esteem and their education level becomes low.
That's very good, but I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm done.
Are you studying or you're a teacher?
No, I'm a graduate.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Guys. Let's have one chorus. Let me ask you a question, okay? How do you expect a parents believing in their kids if they don't believe in themselves?
What I can advise the parents?
No, before advising first.
Yeah.
How is that possible? My question is, how is that possible? That if I don't believe in myself, will I really believe in my kids? Will a teacher believe in their students if they don't believe in themselves? I'll give you an example. Who knows Steve Harvey? You know Steve Harvey, yeah? He's a very famous comedian, yeah? Like our Kokoro, yeah? Okay. So the thing is, when he was told who do you want to become, he said, I want to be on the television, right? That is his ambition. What did the teacher what did the teacher tell him? How can a person like you, even you cannot even speak in the public arena, become someone who will be on the television? It is impossible, according to the teacher. And you know, since he became on the television, you know what he's doing? Every Christmas, he sends a TV to his teacher, so that you can see me that I'm now on the TV. You understand? We have dream killers, and there's a various example of people whereby they diminish and they shatter your dreams. It is there. Why? Because they themselves, they don't believe in themselves. So it is very difficult. Today, if a student tells a teacher, I want to become the president of Kenya, and tell, wacha wazimu wako. Utakuwa president saa ngapi? You understand? Because according to him, it is impossible. But you have to understand dreams. You have to understand dreams are only valid to the point whereby you believe in themselves. For example, if I believe I can become a good doctor, you will become a good doctor. Does that make sense? If you believe you'll become someone prominent, you'll become someone prominent. It is all about belief. If you believe you'll be a failure, you'll be a failure. And of course, there's a lot of peer pressure that they will tell you you cannot make it. That is there. I'll give you an example. In my book, there is a story. In my book, there is a story. There are these frogs, and animals decided that now they have to do a competition. There'll be a racing competition, right? And the racing competition is for those frogs to go to 100th floor building. That is the competition, right? Does it make sense? Okay? So they started the race, and there was a lot of people cheering, oh yes, you can make it, you can do this. So there's that cheers, right? A lot of influence. Slowly after the 10th floor, guys get it. Slowly after the 10th floor, some of the frogs started falling down. Slowly after the 10th floor, frogs started falling down. Whenever they move on, they started falling down. Until the only one that remained at the end and won the race was just one frog, right? So the question is, people now asking the frog, what made you win this race? Guess what was the reason? Anyone can try? Yes. Determination? No. Anyone else? Nothing? Yes. Hard work. Yes. Eh?
A genius.
A genius? No. Anyone else?
Because the floor that was remaining, left the one. And the others, they fall down, but that one floor remained, but it was closer to the next floor, the final.
No, you have to understand it was 100 floors. People started falling from the 10th floor. So it took a lot of effort to get to the 100th floor alone. People by 50, they're all gone. They're all down. The only one that is determined until the 104 is only one. What is the reason that made him win? Believe in himself? No? Eh? No? Anyways? No? Yes? Afraid of falling down? Yes? No, no?
He forgot that he was in a competition and he was just focusing on himself.
No? Yes? Trying a lot? No? Anyone else? Yes? Because it was death. It could not hear. So all that peer pressure that oh you cannot make it, he could not hear. So he won because now it comes to your point that when you stop listening to people, that is where success lies. The moment you listen to everyone, oh, this one told 1, 2, 3 about me, you'll never be successful. Because you have too much time to waste to understand and listen to what people say. Don't you understand or don't you know what you want to be? You know, right? Then why should you listen to people? As I gave you an example, it was just a 5-year-old Francis Bishop that decided, I will make cars. And today we have his cars everywhere in the world. But determined, he has a dream, I will finish this. I don't care what you say. Why you say it is impossible or not possible, I don't care. I have my ambition, this is what I will get. And finally, I get there. But now you have to understand. Now you have to understand that it is very important, even your parents to believe. It is very important, even your parents to do what? To believe in you. It is very important, even your teachers to believe. But they first need to believe in. So that's why we're having parents, teacher, student forum, right? So that we need to start with the teachers and the parents. So that even the student can be successful, not because they are geniuses, no. It is because they have someone, there's this saying that sometimes what we need most when we're drowning is not that someone to help us, no. What we need most is just to know, sure, that if anything happens, I have someone that if anything can be there for me. That is the only thing that we need in this world. So we need these teachers to be there for these students. We need these parents to be there for their students and their children. Do that make sense? Any other questions? Come on, ask me. So many questions, no problem. Pour them in, yes.
How do the students know what they're good at when it's become joining university? Because many students they don't know what they are going to do to learn in university. They don't know what to choose, and sometimes they choose like engineering and they're not good at engineering. And they change their mind and they get confused in the end of the day. And how can we know what we are good in choosing like when we want to go in university?
That's a very good question. I think that should be the first question to be asked, right? Okay. Now, he asked a very good question. The issue is, what we are facing is, any university when it comes here, and it gives you the guidelines of career guidance, right? What will they do? They will only promote the courses that they have in their university, which is a very wrong approach. So you limit these students. Maybe they have a career that they are passionate about, but there is no that career in that university, and you brought the people that only what they'll promote, it is their university. So it is very important to have career guidance, whereby we have people who can understand you. What is your potential? What do you love doing? Let me ask you. What do you love doing? For instance, now, what level did you finish? Yeah, of education. What level did you finish?
I'm not graduate, but I'm doing now IG.
You're doing IG. Which level are you in? Yeah? Year 9. Okay, very good. But now, my question is, once you are done with your, year 12 or 13?
Year 11.
Year 11. Once you are done with your 11, what do you want to do?
I want to do engineering.
Why?
Because when I was young, now,
Have you tried anything with the engineering?
Not yet.
You see now where the problem is. You have not tried, but you said it is your hobby. How did you know it is your hobby?
Because, like, I don't know, but I tried, like, I can't say, like, that's not right. I did that.
Why don't we do this? Once you are done with the year 11, go to any business, do an intern of 6 months, try and understand engineering of whatever field that you are interested in, and then see is it something that I will love or not. Don't you think that's a good idea? If someone wants to be a lawyer, why don't you just first go to that law firm, understand and learn about law, see if this is something that I would want to do, then go on with your studies. Do that make sense? So it's all about understanding yourself. We have a lot of students today, a lot of children, they're good with gadgets. If you give them a phone or a computer, they are very good in that, right? Why don't we promote that? Why don't we nurture the talent so that we can help these kids understand? We know that this is their passion, but how do we improve and promote them and enhance their ability to get better? That is very important for the parents and the teachers. And everything, it doesn't have to be academic. It could be, maybe you're good in football. And we can introduce you into football academies. Is that right? Any other question? Yes.
You said you have to have a career guide.
Yes.
So how can I choose the right career, back or bachelor? How can I choose the right career, back or bachelor?
Okay. We have Balkis also, she's an expert on that, where she will do for you personality tests. That's the first thing that you need to know, to understand different characteristics and potentials that you have. As we said, the SWOT analysis that we discussed before. Then from there, we can tell you where you are good at, and also you will say, this is what I love, we understand better about you and what you want to become, and then we can take it from there. Does it make sense? So you need proper experts. We have a lot of them that will guide you, and with time we understand what you want, and we help you how to get there. Anyone else?
I'm a comedian by professional. I'm telling you, that is my talent. And to me, comedy is my business. Okay? I know everyone here have a special talent. Okay? So please handle that talent in care. With care, okay? What's your talent, lady? I know everyone here. My brother, what's your talent? Maybe you are talent apart from schooling, but you have a special talent. Maybe drawing, singing, dancing, acting. I'm an actor also. See? Professional, yeah? I'm an award-winning actor. Internationally, not in Coast or in Nairobi, internationally. Award winner. Okay? Not for me, please. So, any talent you have, footballer, poetry. Okay? So if you have any talent, make sure you just come to me and I will nurture your talent. Good. Okay? Right now, next week, I'm going to Ethiopia. See? Ethiopia. For a brand new movie. Okay? Brand new movie. In my comedy show called Nyarukia, if you see Nyarukia, do you know Nyarukia? Comedy show. We have like 3 ladies in Somalia. Fauzia, another one is called yeah. See? Have you seen the comedy?
Yes, I have.
Very good.
Yeah, I was really disappointed. I didn't come back.
No. I'll finish that. Okay, so if you have any talents, please make sure you can be a very big, you can be a rich. Yeah, you can be rich. Okay? So if you have any talent, I'm here today. If you have any talent, dancing, singing, drawing, anything. Okay, I'm here. So you can ask me any question. I'm ready to answer your question. Are you good? Thank you, my brother. Finish your...
Okay, guys, do you have any other questions before we finalize? Yes? No more questions? Okay. What you are proposing... Okay, guys, listen. Hey, listen.
One meeting, attention.
We are finishing now, yeah? Listen to me now. What you are proposing, everyone must have a mentor. That's very important, right? Whereby if you need any guidance, someone can help you. So what we are proposing for these students, yeah? There is me, and there is Mustafa, there is Balkis, there is Kokoro. Depending with your talent and what questions that you have, you need to be answered. We are proposing that we will be helping you guys. If you have any questions, you can contact us either in WhatsApp, you want us to meet, we can promote you on that. There are people who are interested maybe in journalism. They want to take part on internship so that they can understand what is journalism, so that we can help you, we can train you and all that. Yeah? Same thing with the mechanical engineering. Anyone who is interested, they want to understand, maybe, do I fit in this field? We are giving you guys this opportunity. And also Balkis, if you have any questions, also you can contact Balkis. I think that is okay, right? So, guys, I need to ask you a question. This is the final question. How was our discussion today? When we rate out of 10, how was our forum today? 10. You gave us 10 out of 10. Nice. Okay, that's very good. Now, I'll give to Balkis and I'll give to Mustafa. They have some ideas that they will at least portray to you and the mentorship programs and how they can help you. Is that okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Okay, also before we leave here, before we wind up, I have said earlier, my name is Dr. Ipam Kazungu, Kokoro Comedian. Also, you can watch in YouTube, Kokoro Comedian.
Kokoro Comedian.
I'm a doctor. I have a PhD. PhD. Okay? What is the meaning of PhD? If you know PhD, PhD. What the meaning of PhD? Doctor, PhD, the full name of PhD.
Doctor of Philosophy.
Doctor of Philosophy. But mine is different, yeah? My PhD is personal health disaster. Yes, because I've problem my... Okay? Thank you very much, bro.
Just to add on what Daktari was saying, we give you mentorship program whereby we give you an opportunity in our company. Excuse me. We give you opportunity in our company. I have different departments in the company. We have finance department, we have marketing department, we have customer service advisor, and we have administration. It's a fully fledged company. We don't only do automotive things. In any business, you have to have marketers. In any business, you have to have accounts and finance. In any business, you have to have customer service advisor and administrators. So if you feel like you want to come for internship, I'll give you the opportunity. If you wish to come and see how the company is running, we'll always give you the opportunity. You get my contact from Balkis, or you can get us on any either TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, Auto Mechanical Workshop Limited. So, or you can even communicate to me personally. Balkis will have my email and my phone number. You can ask me any questions in regards to engineering or strategic management. Those are my things. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, see you with kiss. So from next week we have another audition here in National Theatre. We need actors and actresses. If the yeah, you can qualify. Yeah, anyone. Okay. We invite you, all my friends. Okay. Thank you.
Shukran, Dr. Kokoro. How did you find Dr. Kokoro?
They'll tell you what to do.
You was fine, eh? Amechemsha damu kidogo. The blood was racing a little bit, eh? You liked it, right? Thumbs up. So there's some papers that you've been given, right? Please don't throw them away. What I want you to do, I don't want you to write your name, I don't want you to write your contact number or anybody's contact number. But it's my review that I always do on any forum that I go. Write down anything that you want to share, or probably even if it is something social life, or if it's about education, about books, about yourself, or just write anything that is disturbing you. Okay, if you want to maybe comment, appreciate, or there's a query, there's an issue you're having, but remember that issue you're having, it's not only you who's having that issue. Somebody else, other people somewhere else, they're having the same issue, but they don't know how to go about it, right? So when I get this, when I collect all this, I compile them, and then I get to respond on a general note. Not saying that Amina wrote this, Fatma wrote this, or Muhammad wrote this, no. It's just general, so that if somebody is undergoing any issue or they need advice, they get, at least they have hope that there is a solution for my problem. Okay, so please just write something and then we'll collect the papers back. Shukran for that. You have a pen? So kindly write. I know everyone has something to write. Please just write that something. Even if maybe there's whatever it is, just put it down. But don't write your name and contact. Yeah, because I don't want to come and look for you see? But if you need any personal advice, you want to talk to me on face-to-face, one-on-one, you're also welcome. All right? Shukran. Doctor? Back to you.
Yes, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Afkeen hooyaan ku hadlayna sooma? Afkeen maanta waa xoogo walaya sooma? Dadku waan ku soo celinayna. Maanta programka waxaan u talagalnay in dadku ay fahmaan noloshu inaysan ahayn eeyto la dhameeyey ama foonfool inaysan ahayn nolol kale ay jirto. Waxaan kaloo ka hadalnay inaan fiirino waxaan baranayna aysan iska noqonin wax iska bara aysan noqonin. Tiimkan noo imaaday Iqra FM iyo tiimkanana waa ay ku mahadsan yihiin. Halkan aan ku soo koobaynaa haddii su'aal leedahay warqadaas ku soo qor noo keen haddii laakiin rabto inaad macalinka ama dadka la hadashidna we can still give you space inaad kala hadasho. aad u mahadsantihiin disciplineka iyo edabtaad samayseen yanado intaan leeg lama hagi karo haddana soomaalisi badana sooma laakiin maanta waxaan tusnay annaga dana soomaali maxaa nahay discipline iyo edabana sooma intaasaan kusoo koobaynaa waxay su-aale waa weydiin kartaan laakiin waxaan rabnaa two parent and two students gabdhaha noqida kutubatiya wati ablaan one magacaysha magaca حمدي أمرك الله هذه بنانك تريسا one parent also ربعنا إن إله الله يشجعنا معي فاهمين then from there we close أبدأ نحاربنا إلا يتذكر كبحيان بسم الله كل يوم مركز يتذكر بحان قراتين عليا مركز باللسان go and take your break then 12 we start our classes with these few remarks وحنقص لنا سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. أنت تخلص كمنا بارك الله فيك. وكذا في دي جي ماليمو يا كسمال. What do I enjoy? DJ مثلا.